Great. So, okay, welcome to the unit week, the unit 3, sorry. This is the third week of the course. So we are studying now the topics of the unit number 3 is the first conditional, comparatives, and superlatives. So today we are going to start studying these topics, right? So these are our objectives for today. So regarding communication, we're going to discuss and rank usual and unusual behaviors. Today we're going to talk about habits, Mauricio. Okay.
Okay.
Regards condition, and this is one of the topics that we are going to study in the platform, right? So let's start with the introduction of the core of the class. So I have brought this saying. We are going to make it, we're going to read it, and you're going to tell me, Mauricio, what this saying or this proverb means. So we first make our habits, and then our habits make us. So what do you think is this sentence means? This proverb means? So it says, we first make our habits, and then our habits make us. What does it mean? What do you think?
Um, I don't know.
Because it says we first make our habits, and then our habits make us. So what do you think that?
Okay. I'm trying to think, but in this moment, that I don't have an idea. I'm thinking. I don't know. For example, I suppose that okay, at the first sight, I think that this is a problem. Okay, because maybe you don't be
Okay, I'm going to help you. So it says we first make our habits. It means that when we are growing, right? So you start acquiring some habits. For example, I don't know, talking on the phone when you are in a restaurant, or another habit, doing exercise every weekend. So we start as people, and yes, as people that are growing all the time, we learned habits every day, yes. But after a while of doing those habits and repeating those habits, so those habits start describing you as a person, right? So according to the habits that you have, so you can see if the person is a tidy person, if it is I don't know, a responsible person or not. So first you create your habits, but with the time, the things that you do every day is going to define you as a person and define your personality. Don't you agree? That's
yeah.
why
Yes,
they
I was thinking about a popular sentence related with tell me uh, uh, with you who who who
who you are with.
who you are with. Okay, and I can tell you who you are.
That's why it's similar, but this time I will change a little bit that saying. Tell me what you do, and
Okay, yeah.
yes, tell me what you do, and then we'll see who you are. Right. So this is similar I have brought this to think about those habits that we have, because as we are not perfect, Mauricio, so we have many habits, good and bad habits. So talking about that, um, Mauricio, I'm going to show you a video, right, about pet peeves. Do you know what a pet peeve is?
Pip, I don't know.
No, pet peeves, it's like a annoying habit that you have. Yes, a particular habit that you have, or the opposite, a particular habit that you hate. Yes, that you don't, that other people make and that annoys you. So that is a pet peeve. All right, a pet peeve is that habit that is very annoying and you can't stand that habit, right? So I'm going
But
to show you.
in both senses for positive and negative.
Negative. It's more negative than positive. It's in a negative sense. It means
In a
annoying
negative
habits,
sense.
habits that you don't that you can stand, right? So that is the pet peeve. Okay, that you can
Okay.
stand or that you do that can annoy other people. Yes, the opposite, right? It means bad habits or annoying habits that we have. So that is a pet peeve. So I'm going to show you a video in which a group of friends are going and representing some pet peeves that people usually have, and they are very annoying. And at the end, we are going to answer some questions, right, Mauricio?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so let's see the video. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so let's see the video. Pay attention to these pet peeves. Um, then then we are going to talk about that video. Okay, so let's see the video.
Okay. Okay.
You can't flush the toilet, man! What is that? Wait, what are you doing? Chicken would be so proud. Food's getting cold. Yeah, no. Just letting you know. Oh my goodness. The speed limit is 30, not 5 miles an hour. Go! It was me! I knew it! I'm gonna be sick. Wait, what? No. Oh, just let it breathe. Ooh. Hello? Oh, you want some? Oh, a place to sit. What? Seriously, dude? How do you even get a camera up that high? His name's Peter or his name's Parker? With great power comes great responsibility. With great movies, people need to shut up. Okay. After you. Thank you. Oh, hold that for a second. Just hold my elevator, please. Just hold it. Wait. Hold it. Excuse me, you're taking up 2 spots. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Sports car lifestyle. Park somewhere else. On. What are you doing? Get off your phone! Oh, it's fine, dude. I do this all the time. Can you grab the wheel? What? Grab the wheel! Okay. Hey, I'm Sam. I'm Kurt. Nice to meet you. Oh, come on, Casey, carry me. Yeah, I got you. No, you gotta
Okay, Mauricio. So now this this video show us, right? So what are your pet peeves? Some of the video we saw different things that can be annoying, yeah, for people. So from the ones that you saw in the video, what are your pet peeves? Things that
Okay,
you
I
can't
suppose
stand.
that, for example, driving slow, when the people drive slowly, usually
Slowly, yes, drive
I,
slow.
yeah, this is a problem that I have to control.
You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
annoyed. You
okay.
get
Uh, Maybe other
okay.
uh, uh, is to talk movies, during the movies. And
Talk during movie.
mm, uh, some time ago, maybe I text and drive, but I suppose that
Oh my
this is
god.
very dangerous. So uh, by the moment I live, I live.
You don't that
Yeah,
you
okay,
don't do
no,
that
no more.
anymore.
But in the first place, I suppose when the people drive slowly.
Mhm. Okay. So I have another question for you, Mauricio. What annoying habits do you have? The opposite. It is what annoying things you do that make people go crazy. For example, in my case, I make loud noises, and my husband hates that.
Mhm.
I hit the doors. I leave the things. I drop things all the time. So my husband hates that. This is a annoying habit that I have. And you, Mauricio, what annoying habits do you have?
Uh, mm, I suppose that some type of disorder in with the things, and with the cloth, shoes.
Okay, so you are a messy guy. Yes, messy. You're
Yeah,
messy
yeah,
guy.
yeah, maybe.
Okay. Now we have. I have another question, but just let me check if there is another student. No, no more students have arrived in the other room. So Mauricio, do you think it is difficult to change our habits? Do you think it's difficult or easy to change our habits?
Uh, I think there is a little difficult because I suppose that it's a part of a process. At the first time, maybe you have to realize the problem,
Mhm.
then you have to think every time, and I suppose that finally you can uh, get the change. But this is but you have to
Okay, so
this is a process. So um, you have to to be clear about the problem. So you have to improve uh, time by time, and finally it's possible to
Mhm.
change the habit.
Mhm. Okay. And the last question is this one, Mauricio. is there a habit do you want to change? You want to change? Yeah.
Okay, maybe
So, is there a habit you want to change?
maybe because I have to be I have to be patient about the people who drive slowly. I suppose it's very hard to me, but but I suppose that it's
Yeah.
important to change.
Mhm. Okay, for example, a habit that I would like to change is not to be or less or be less couch potato and be more active and try to do more exercise. I'm so lazy when regarding exercise, right? So that is a habit that I would like to change. I would like to do more exercise, be be healthier, right, and have better habits that are related to my health. Okay, Mauricio, great. So here we have a conversation between two friends. We are going to read this conversation together, Mauricio. You're going to be the person A, right?
Okay.
The person A, and I'm going to be the person B. So we are going to read it together. We are going to represent this situation, right? And at the end, if you see a word that you don't understand, you're going to tell me, right, Mauricio?
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to be person A, and I'm going to be the person B.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. My sister Lucy is coming to visit this weekend.
Oh, that sounds great.
Well, not really. There are things that annoy me about her.
What are they? What annoying habits does Lucy have?
Her first bad habit is that she is very messy. She leaves her dirty clothes all over the floor. When she finished taking a shower, she leaves the wet towel in the floor and countertop covered with night creams and powder.
Oh, I thought I was messy.
What do you think I should do if this happens?
When she leaves her clothes over the place, you will put all her clothes in a bag and leave it outside in front of lawn. If she continues to be messy, you will ask her to stay elsewhere, such as a hotel.
That's a great idea. If I tell her this, she will understand. If I do this, she won't repeat it.
She won't repeat it. Okay, great. So, Mauricio, is there a word that you don't understand?
No,
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 is everything clear?
all is okay. Yeah, all is okay.
Okay, perfect. So here, what is the conversation about, Mauricio?
Uh, okay, this is about
What is the problem here?
the problem is about a habit that Lucy. She is very messy, um, and okay, this is I suppose
She's
this is
very
the main problem. Huh? The other person
Mhm.
suggests that an strategy to try to solve the problem.
That's right. So here we have some recommendations for this problem, right? So we are going to read this one again. When she leaves her clothes all over the place, you will put all her clothes in a bag and leave it outside in front lawn. If she continues to be messy, you will ask her to stay elsewhere, such as a hotel, right? So here we are saying the conditions and the results, right? So if she does one thing, the other thing will happen. Okay, so I have taken some examples from that conversation. So it says when she leaves her clothes all over the place, you will put all her clothes in a bag and leave it outside in the front lawn. If she continues to be messy, you will ask her to stay elsewhere, such as a hotel. If I tell her this, she will understand. If I do this, she won't repeat it. So, what common thing do you see in those sentences? In those, yes, in those.
Okay, in the first part of the sentence, we are using the word if, and in the second part, we are using a future tense.
Uh-huh.
In all the so this is a conditional. No? If you do something, you will get a result. If you okay, this is the particular of the structure in each sentence. The first part, we are using a conditional if, and the second part, yeah, this is an action in the future.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so good. In the first part of the sentence, we have present. That's right. So this is like a condition, right? So this is if something happens, other thing will happen. So this is the result. So in the first part of the sentences, as you said, we are using or we are saying the conditions. If she leaves her clothes all over the place, if she continues to be messy, if I tell her this, if I do this, etc. And the result is is this group, okay? And the results are presented, as you said, in future. You will put all her clothes. You will ask her to stay. She will understand. She won't repeat it. That's right. So this is a condition. This is the first conditional. So what is it about? The first conditional is a structure that helps us to talk about possibilities, right? In the present or in the future. It means you can use it to talk about consequences, right? So if something happens, other thing will happen in the future or in the present. It depends. Also, we are going to use the if clause. We're going to use if. Always when you use if, we are talking about conditions, results, right? And we have the condition in present and the result in future, right? So remember that last class we studied the future simple. We studied will, so we're going to use will for this. For example, if it rains, I will stay at home. So what is the condition? This, if it rains,
Okay.
the rain. And the result is, or the consequence is, I will stay at home. Another, if I wake up late, I will miss the bus, right? So their condition, and then we have the result.
Okay, this is always is the first part is in simple present always.
In simple present, that's right. The sentence that is with if, you see, if goes in present simple, right? And the result, the consequence, goes in future. You can change the order. I will stay at home if it rains. It doesn't matter the order. But the most important thing is that the if clause, the sentence that that has if is going to use the simple present. Okay, always. For example, if I study hard, I will pass the course.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking. Okay, I know this is the first conditional. I remember that there exists second conditional or another kinds of conditional, but in this case, first conditional simple present and simple future. Is this
Mhm.
okay?
That's right. So this is the first conditional, present and simple, and future simple.
Mhm.
Okay, good. So questions?
No, it's
No.
clear.
And remember, we're going to use this to talk about possibilities, possible things in the present or in the future, right? So we are going to practice, Mauricio, right? With the following activity. You're going to look at the pictures.
Looking the picture, I remember that I have a bad habit is don't set down in the right form, in a correct form. So I suppose.
Okay, so in this exercise, Mauricio, we are going to look at the picture correctly, right? And then you are going, according to the situation in each picture, you are going to say the consequence of these bad habits, right? So here we have picture number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5, right? So we have 5 different situations. You are going to tell me what happened if you, I don't know, if you smoke, what will the consequence, what will be the consequence if you procrastinate, what will the consequence. Okay, so you're going to tell me what will be the consequence of these habits.
Okay, and but the different situation. Are we using the first person
Conditional.
of the
That's right.
second? For example, if I or if you. Or
Any of them doesn't matter. It depends what you are going to say.
okay, okay. So in the first one, if you eat, I don't know how to say this kind of food. Uh, well, okay. If you eat a lot of things, you will get fat.
You will get fat.
Is
Right.
okay.
Number 2, for example.
Number two, if you smoke, cigarettes, you will be you will have uh, a serious problem in your lungs.
Okay. Uh-huh. You will have or you will get yes, problems. Yeah. Uh, health problems.
Okay, health problem.
Mhm. Number 3, what about this? Here we have two
If
people
you
that are addicted.
if if you don't put that if you don't if you I don't know. I was thinking about another thing, but okay. If you don't, no, if you watch your cell phone in each moment, you will be separate.
Okay. Number 4, what about
No,
this picture?
number four. Um, okay, if you mm, if you lose uh, the time in maybe this is something related with medicine, or if you if you don't do exercise,
Mhm.
you will get fat.
You will get fat. And number 5, what about this one? He has a lot of things to do, but he's so relaxed. He's
If you lose the time, you will have a lot of a lot of work.
a lot of work.
Sí, sí. O sea, if you lose the time, you will get very okay,
Busy?
busy. Okay, but in this, but I thinking about the moment. No, if you lose the time, for example, if you lose the time in the morning, you will be busy at the night.
At night. At night.
At the night. Okay. At the night.
Okay. So remember that we say, Mauricio, instead of lose time, where is my, and then nobody else coming over here. If this, where is my classroom? My whiteboard. Give me 1 second. I'm going to open my whiteboard. Remember that you don't say lose your time. You say waste your time, right? So that is the correct expression to say perder el tiempo, right? So when you waste, that's right. So that is the right expression. Waste.
Yeah, I know.
Waste your time.
Waste your time.
Okay, so if you waste your time, or this is another common verb, procrastinate.
In Spanish, it's very, very.
Yes, it comes from
So,
procrastinar.
yeah, I know.
I don't know. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. I know that in English is procrastinate.
Procrastinate.
So procrastinate. It means when you have a lot, like this man, you have a lot of work to do, right? A lot of work to do, but you do other things different of work. Or you have a lot of homework, but you prefer watch television, sleep, read a book, do anything else. And when you don't have time, you start you start to rush, right? To try to finish your all the activities that you have to do. This is a bad habit that sometimes we have. Okay, great. So now, Mauricio, we are going to practice with another exercise, the use of first conditional. We're going to go to this link. I'm going to share it here. It's a game. It's an interactive activity. So you're going to remember the structure, right, of the first conditional. You're going to go to this link. Okay. No, this is not the
first conditional.
This one. Okay, so you're gonna go to that link, you type your name, type your name, and this is a contest, right? So I'm going to explain and then you're going to do it on your own, right? So it's like a quiz, right? So you're gonna have points, right? So then here you will have a part of the sentence, right? So you have to choose the correct form or the correct second part to complete this sentence, right? Okay, and for each answer you will have right answers, right?
Okay. But in this moment the game is playing.
No, but try to use the link again. Close that.
Okay. Wait.
Close that window.
Yes, okay.
So you can place again the link, right? And remember, change the name. Here it says name. You have to erase the. Something happened here. You have to erase. You say that's not. Sorry, that's not me. So you type your name and then you click on start.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and then you are going to tell me your results.
Okay.
Okay, Mauricio, did you finish?
Yes, I finished. Yes.
And what was the result?
Mm, um, I forget the. I okay. I have 8 of 10. I don't know.
10 over 10?
No, 8 over 10. Eight.
8 over 10.
But
That's very good.
but I have a question because uh, in the question number 8 say if you have vacation, so I choose I will do all the house labors. Why is wrong? I don't know what is wrong. If you have
Because
vacation, you will do all the house labors. Usually, when I have vacation, I have to paint to paint the walls, to 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 organize books, to repair the roof. I don't know.
okay, so this is what you do, yes, but normal people, no. On vacations, people go to the beach. I don't know. People
No, I
rest.
suppose. Okay.
Yes,
Wait,
so it's right. I mean, it's right. You can say when I have vacations, I will paint my house. This is that is possible too. But the game was created, yes, with as thinking about the things that people normally do or usually do,
okay,
right?
yeah.
But that is right too. Okay.
And
Now,
the question number 9 said my cousin will create a video game, but the option that you have to choose, there is no relationship between the the conditional and the consequence. For example, if he do have money, uh,
does
uh, okay, I really I should he if he doesn't have money,
no, but does
uh,
or doesn't?
I
So
I
the
should
right
I
answer,
should doesn't, and it obviously it was wrong.
but what is your answer? What answer do you
My
choose?
answer was if he doesn't have money, doesn't.
But if he doesn't have money, he can't create a video game. So you need money to make a video game, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so the mistake is not in the
I
grammar, the
suppose
mistake
that
is in
video
the
game,
spelling.
the only thing that you have to do is time, maybe no money. Okay, don't worry. Okay, I
You
I
see?
I, I want to say that for me it's clear, but the different options for the answers are
Yes,
little
because you are seeing,
little.
uh, yes, because you're seeing from your own point of view. So for you, you say that to make a video game, you need less time. But for other person says, for other person, the person that did the game thinks that to make a video game, so you need money. I don't know, because you have to buy special softwares. I don't know.
Okay,
So there are
yeah.
many different things that you have to think about when you create a video game, right?
Okay.
So, okay, now let's continue with our last activity. So, in this part, because we don't have groups, we are going to do it together, right? So, I have a question for you, Mauricio. What's the Murphy's Law? Do you know what is that?
Yeah. Maybe there are different interpretation of different uh, mm, uh, forms to say, but the idea back to the Murphy's law is if something will be worse,
Uh-huh.
it um, if something mm, if
If it's
if
wrong,
something will
it
be
will happen.
okay, it would happen.
Yeah,
Okay, this is yeah.
that's right. If something is wrong, right?
If something is wrong, it will happen. It will happen.
True.
Yes. I believe in it. I believe in it. Because the Murphy law, I prefer don't think in the possible scenarios or
Uh-huh.
the bad consequence or the 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 possibilities that can be wrong. So
Mhm.
I prefer to be some optimist and think that uh, nothing uh, gonna be wrong.
Okay. So, what is the activity? So, Mauricio, we are going to read the following statements that are related to Murphy's Law. And then you are going to create new laws on your own. I don't know, from your experience. As a teacher, you can create Murphy's Laws for teachers, right? Using the first conditional, okay, or following these examples. So let's start with the first one. So it says, law of mechanical repair. After your hands become coated, coat is full, right? Dirty.
Okay.
Okay. After your hands become coated with grease, right? Grease, grasa, your nose will begin to itch, picar. Yes, your nose
Uh-huh.
will begin to itch, and you'll have to go to the restroom. Okay, so this is a law for when we that happens when we are repairing our car.
In the context, what does it mean of you will have to go to the restaurant because why do the
In anything, for example, if you are repairing your car, It means when you are repairing your car and you have grease in your hands, and in that moment your nose will begin to itch. So imagine the situation: you are working on your car, you are repairing your car, and you have a lot of grease on your hands, and you need and your nose starts itching. So, but
Uh-huh.
you have grease on your hands. So
Uh-huh.
imagine the situation. So that is a law of mechanics. Yes,
Okay.
for mechanics. Law of gravity. We are going to see if you have lived this. Any tool when dropped least accessible corner. Low gravity. So any
Yeah.
tool when dropped will roll. So yes. So if you drop
Okay.
something, it will roll to the least accessible place. The probability of being washed is directly proportional to the stupidity of your act. That happened to me I was doing something that I can't mention here. And a policeman caught me, right? A policeman saw everything, and I had some problems with that. So that happened. The probability of be proportional to the stupidity of your act. Yes. Law of random numbers. So if you uh, dial a wrong number, do you understand this? Dial,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
marcar,
Sí, sí. Yeah, I know.
right? On your phone. That's right. When you dial a wrong number, you, you never get a busy signal, and someone always answers.
Okay.
Yes. So when you dial a wrong number, always someone is going to answer. Law of the alibi. Alibi. You know so what it's you know what an alibi is?
No, really no.
Alibi coartada. Coartada.
Okay. Okay.
Right? So that is an alibi. If you tell the boss you were late for work because you had a flat tire, you understand this? Flat
Yeah.
tire,
Yeah. Yes, it's clear.
pinchó una llanta, right?
It's clear.
The very next morning you will have a flat tire. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
if you tell your
Okay.
boss that you
Yeah.
were late for work because you had a flat tire, the very next day morning you will have a flat tire.
Yeah.
Murphy's office law. When you try to prove to someone that a machine won't work, it will, right? One will also find this when he shows someone that something on the computer is easy and it doesn't work. It's the
Mhm.
opposite, right? So when you want to try, when you want to prove or you want to show someone else that a machine is not working, it in that moment it works. And the
If
opposite, when you try
if
to
you if
show something
you
that is
if you
working,
go to the
it doesn't work.
if you go to the mechanical repair to uh, to talk about our problem with your car, uh, in this moment the car
It
work
works. Yes, is
very
that
very good.
that happens. Now, law of biomechanics. What do you teach at the university, Mauricio? Can you remind me?
Mathematics.
Mathematics. So, law of biomechanics. The severity of the itch is inversely proportional to the reach. Do you understand?
Yeah,
So, for
yeah,
example,
yeah. It's very clear.
if your back itch is in the in a place that you can't reach easily. Okay, so following these examples of Morphy laws, you are going to create 5 other Morphy laws for t-shirts, right? For t-shirts. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. You are going to create a presentation, very, very simple, and then you are going to present your 5 Morphy laws for teachers, right? Things that go wrong for teachers. Think about like these situations when we are working on the online with this change that we are going through. Okay, and we are going to use sorry, the first conditional, right, Mauricio?
Okay, okay,
So 5 minutes,
okay,
and then you make a presentation, and then we start.
okay.
Okay, Mauricio, ready? Did you finish? No yet.
Hello.
Mauricio?
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah?
And I have four. Just four.
Okay, doesn't matter.
I'm trying to write the last one, but in this moment, I just
Okay,
have
if you want,
four.
I can give you
Okay.
1 minute more to finish, right? 1 minute more to finish, and then you show your presentation, and you're going to tell me, you're going to present 5 new Morphy laws for teachers.
Okay.
Okay, Mauricio. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes?
I get it.
Okay, so you're going to share your screen, share your presentation.
Okay. Please,
And
can
let's
you
see
give
the
me
four
two
laws for
minutes?
teachers.
Can you give me 2 minutes because I have to do something
Oh,
little urgent. 2 minutes.
okay, don't worry. Okay, Mauricio.
Okay. So this is the presentation. In this um, presentation, I have
Morphy's laws.
okay.
You have Morphy's law.
if you call the doctor, all your disease will disappear. Usually,
That's right.
you feel so bad, and you uh, book an appointment with the doctor, and uh, you have the appointment 2 years after. So in this moment, the all the disease disappear. This is the number one. The number
Uh-huh.
two,
Yes.
if you have only one shirt, it will be dirty. Usually, if you
Yes.
this is the only one, this is uh, this is a law. It will be dirty easily.
Mhm. Uh-huh. Or it will be
It
burned
will be
when you are ironing.
okay. Yeah. Uh, uh, mm, this number three. If you think to win the game, you will lose it. Usually, uh, when you are thinking about this game is very easy to win. So it's possible that you lose the game. So if
Mhm.
you think win the game, you will lose it. Um, of for example, if you are playing a board game, and you have to get one with a dice, you will never get it. It's impossible.
Yes, that is
You
true.
have
If you want
when
to get
you
one
have
with
to,
a dice, you will never get it.
yeah, it's impossible to
True.
get. I this is but if, for example, if you need to advance in the, or to go further in the game, you will get one. Okay, but
Mhm.
so this is the another interpretation about the Murphy's law. And the last
Murphy's
one,
Law. Uh-huh.
if you copy the math homework, you will miss the final exam. This is
That's
real.
right.
This is real. Then
Yes,
this is another uh, a little different from the Murphy law, but that's true.
that happens to mathematics teachers.
Yeah, yeah, I do it thinking about it really.
Okay, Mauricio, great. You did it great. So, Mauricio, just give me to open again the presentation. So, is it clear? Do you have any question about this first topic that we have started studying in the unit number 3?
Okay, no, this is very clear.
It's very clear. Okay. So thank you for coming, Mauricio. So I invite you to reinforce this topic with the platform and to join to another class to practice other topics that we are studying in the unit number 3. So thank you
Okay,
for coming and see you next class.
okay, thank you very.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye. Take care of yourself.
Likewise.
Okay.